you can make a LEGO minifigure kick, or that you can make a toy out of LEGO brick separators. Today we're gonna look at 22 of the most 1000 IQ LEGO tricks that you can build some awesome stuff with. Circles in LEGO aren't the easiest thing to build, but using my infinite wisdom, I figured out that if you grab a bunch of 1x2 plates and stack them at an angle like this, and then keep on repeating that process, you can eventually form a circle. And although the plates aren't fully pressed down, meaning it isn't a legal technique, it's still really sturdy. And this can also be used to build arches in pretty much any cool rounded shape you can think of. I built this awesome looking long squiggly line thing. It looks pretty cool. Next, if you want to build a staircase that's way cooler than the pre-molded one LEGO gives us in their sets, you can build this floating staircase that uses a bunch of tiles, plates, and bricks, where the tiles basically stick out, giving it the illusion that the stairs are floating, but it's probably very scary for the minifigs to climb on. You might just get your legs stuck in that. Now this right here may make your eyes hurt, because it's actually a LEGO illusion that's built with only one type of piece. Don't need to destroy all your steps to make this, you just need a bunch of LEGO tooth pieces, and stack them up at an angle to form this very satisfying shape that you can spin around and torture your brain with. It also looks like it'll send you to the hospital if you step on it. Now these are your ordinary LEGO plates that can be used in a variety of different ways, but did you know that if you flip them around, you can represent much cooler textures? Right here I used the backside of a bunch of 1x2 plates and made this really unique floor design that's a lot more eye-catching than a plain tan floor. Also, using a mixture of pieces upside down and straight up can also look very cool. Here's a custom set I designed from a year ago that uses this technique, but just don't 180 your build. Now if you're ever building a really tall structure and think you need to murder your fingers and stack hundreds of bricks to give your platform enough support at that height, you are wrong, because in actuality you can just Thanos snap the amount of pieces you need to use and make support pillars like these equally spaced out and still get the job done by being secure, because you don't want this to happen. It also saves you the pain of taking apart all those bricks stacked on each other. If you grab a bunch of clips, tiles, and a bar piece, you can build blinds that actually slide and function like how they do in real life. Just build a bunch of sections like this, and then connect them onto the bar, and now you can block out anything you don't want to see outside your house. By the way, rate how good this bedroom build looks. It took me 15 minutes. Now speaking of sliding, here's how you can slide into Mr. Beast DMs. No, but actually, here's this awesome sliding window build I made, and it's perfect if your minifigs need to sneak out. The Glizzy is a little too fat. That works. It uses these modified plates that are extremely useful for making sliding functions, whether it's a door, window, or jail cell window. You can make things slide. And now you can block out anything weird you don't want to see outside your house. If you have a bunch of minifigure hands lying around, you can actually connect 4 of the body parts like this to form a ninja star. It's quite annoying to line it all up correctly, but it looks awesome. Testing time. Oh, cut it. Okay, testing for the first time. Jeez, that villager just bodied that. He literally ate that up. Okay, another thing you could do with minifig hands is make a textured rug, because you can actually stick minifig hands inside the backside of a plate, and it's very tedious, but after many hours of fiddling with these pieces and surgically extracting arms from your headless figures, you can make a really cool design, but it's kinda sus for a minifigure to walk on it. Now some more 500 IQ minifig tricks you can do involve heads, where you can use a plain one to represent balls, or a ball. If you don't own the official basketball, soccer ball, or any printed ball, you can just use the correct color minifig head to represent them. For example, if you want to have a golf ball, soccer ball, or football for some people, you can use a white head to represent them. And if you want to use a certain head color but it has printing on its face, you can actually commit a LEGO building sin and erase the printing with an actual eraser. But Lord Business did it, and any smart LEGO builder would follow his footsteps, which is why I'm not doing it, but it's always an option. We interrupt this with the section of minifigure bowling. Round 2. And you can also use minifig heads to build lanterns like LEGO's Ninjago City set, jugs of milk, or any liquid. Drink your water, boys. And you could build very textured pillars, aka a pole of LEGO heads. And another crazy thing you could do with LEGO heads is use them as wheels. Yeah, if you ever run out of wheels, you can actually shove the minifig head inside a LEGO tire and it fits perfectly, plus you can make your wheels multicolored. And you can attach whatever you want onto the stud of the head. Okay, spin test. That kinda failed. If you ever run out of bricks and need to build a wall, minifig legs are a great replacement and add unique texturing to your build. And since I took these bottoms from Groot, he can just regrow them. Infinite leg glitch. Also, for the short kings, petite legs work too. Size doesn't matter. Yes! Okay, but that's enough with mutilating minifigs. For now. Okay, for a change, let's build a fun Lego toy. If you buy a lot of Lego sets, you accumulate a ton of Lego brick separators, and something really cool and addicting you could build with them is the brick separator fidget toy. Very simple to build, you just attach them in opposite directions in a pattern, and then you can indulge in an infinite amount of hours of fidgeting. And the taller you build, the more fun it is. Size does matter. Next, we have a really interesting technique to build a bush. If you grab one of these spiky leaf stems and attach hollow studs onto every stick, and this already looks cool by itself, but you can then attach leaf pieces onto the studs and make this really cool bush shape that's very compact and detailed. And you could add colorful studs onto the leaves for even more detail. Just keep the flint and steels away, this is too beautiful. Psych! If you ever need a cool, unique way to build a Lego bookshelf, you can use the Lego boat piece as the frame. Yeah, the shape of a boat actually works great for a Lego bookshelf. You add some shelves and some colorful books, and then you have this really cool bookshelf design that looks like it's from an old sacred library. This is a really sick wall design that's way more unique than what you'd see in an average Lego house. Now the trick to building this is instead of building up walls with bricks, build a pattern sideways with bricks and plates and multiply that wall design by 2 and attach them to a pillar that has bricks with studs on the side so that you can form this awesome unique wall design. How does this room look? Because here comes the crusher. Okay, now it's time for a very cool illegal technique. Flipping around a window piece and sticking slopes, tiles, or any piece inside the frame to get very cool texturing. You're not going to find this in a real Lego set. If you want to build a detailed brick wall, but don't have a billion of these bricks with brick printing on them, you can make this wall by using these bricks with studs on the side built with regular 1x1 bricks in a checkerboard pattern, and if you're a true gamer, use snot bricks on the other side as well so that you can make a two-sided wall, and then just attach 1x2 and 1x1 tiles, and you have an awesome looking wall design. Okay, this is a door, and this is a door in a frame, and this is a door in a frame with a doorknob, and this is a door in a frame with a doorknob with a door handle. Yeah, you can use the Lego antenna piece connected onto a stud with a nipple to represent a door handle, because doorknobs suck. Fun fact, doorknobs are among the 10 dirtiest things in your house, along with your toilet seat, your phone, except for the subscribe button, sinks, light switches, keyboards, and search histories. Now another cool trick you can do is make parts and minifigs fly. Now you probably own a Lego set that uses transparent rods to represent figures flying like Harry Potter, Iron Man, a Minecraft bee, or anything that flies. But what you can also use transparent pieces for is representing rubble floating in the air from an epic battle. In this Into the Spider-Verse custom set I designed, it has a bunch of colorful balls that have the floating effect thanks to transparent bricks. I also used this trick in my Spider-Man No Way Home custom set, where here part of the wall is falling down and I use transparent pieces to represent that, and it's honestly quite easy. Just grab any transparent bricks, place them in the appropriate spot, and then use whatever pieces and minifigs you want to use to represent battle damage. I just built Spooderman and Doctor Strange vs Iron Man and a Minecraft bee. Okay, for the finale, the 20-second one, if you want to make your Lego minifigures perform karate or do the splits, there's actually a way that doesn't involve clay or glue or however else you may connect figures, because all you need to do is perform surgery and rip off your guy's legs, and then use a bracket piece to attach the disembodied legs in whatever position you want, and then connect that to the figure's torso. Look how good my creation turned out. And with that, subscribe and leave a comment down below because I read all of them. I follow the gram or get kicked in the face.